just finished work right now. Today is a beautiful day, October 19, 2019. It's a Saturday, and I just finished work. It's around 1 p.m. in the afternoon, so my wife knows that I'm at work, but she doesn't know that I finished already. So I'm actually really excited to get home and to surprise her and see how she reacts or what she thinks. But yeah, I know my girls are gonna be happy to see me. India's gonna be excited, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. Nothing really happened today at work really to talk about. Just did my route and called everybody in my crew, see if they needed help, and nobody needed help, so I'm out. But anyway, I'm excited to be here. And then to talk a little bit about last night. Last night, actually early this morning, it was like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. My girls were still awake. My wife and I were still awake, trying to go to sleep, trying to put them to sleep. And our beautiful India, constantly and without backing down, never quitting, kept asking to sleep in the bed with us. Mind you, her bed is like literally right next to our bed. Her mom sleeps here, and she sleeps right next to her mom, just that she's in her own bed. And what's frustrating to us is that this night of all nights happened to be the worst night. Other nights, she'll just walk into her bed, lie down, and she'll fall asleep. No problem. But tonight, it was like every little minute, it was, Dad, Mom, can I sleep in the bed with you? No, India, you need to go to sleep. Get in your own bed and lie down. 2 minutes later, Dad, can I please sleep in the bed with you? I just want to sleep in the bed with you. Mind you, I'm already big as it is. I take up a lot of space on the bed. But then there's my wife. Then there's India. Then there's Lanai. And so it's like we all can't fit on this one bed. As cozy and as, comfortable as we're trying to be and how cute that looks, it's rough because we don't have the capacity, the size of the bed to fit the capacity that we want. So we argued with India. We told her to go to sleep, all these little things. And then eventually my wife and I gave in, and we just let her sleep with us, as crowded as it was, because I'm afraid, and I have sleep apnea, and I was afraid, and I always will be, of rolling over on my kids and just being obnoxious and falling asleep without regard, because when I'm out, I'm gone. But anyways, I'm thankful that didn't happen. Praise the Lord for that. But on top of that, earlier this morning, as I'm getting ready for work, I hear somebody opening the bedroom door. So I'm like, okay, it's just Kayla checking on me, asking me what's going on, why am I up? Here comes my little girl. Here comes India with her blanket, looking at me and saying, Daddy, where are you going? Are you going to work? And I looked at my daughter and I said, yeah, baby, Daddy has to get ready for work. What are you doing up? She said, Daddy, I want you to hold me. I want to sleep with you. I want you to hold me in bed with Mommy. And I just was about to cry. I was about to call my boss and be like, I can't come into work today, but I had to. I made a promise to my boss and I made an obligation, so I was going to do it. And my family could use the extra money for sure. But, man, it just broke my heart when she did that. She took my heart away. And I held my little girl for a little while, but I explained to her, I said, Daddy has to go to work so that I can take care of us, so that we can have what we have. Okay, baby? And she understood. She's very smart. She understands. But on top of that, she also was very clingy. And I told her, you know what, when Daddy's ready to leave, I'll take you back in the room and you have to lie down with Mom. And she said, okay. So she just laid there out in the living room watching her Grinch on her tablet and kind of relaxed herself down a little bit before I actually picked her up and took her back to the bedroom. But it's moments like that where, I reflect on my own father. My mom was home a lot. My dad was home when he could be. My father was a truck driver for, 20 plus years, I'm guessing. I don't know exact dates or whatever, but he would literally work 10 to 16 hours a day and not get home until late because of traffic and because of his job. Not only that, he was a musician, so he would play music on the weekends. And mind you, he did bring us along with him all the time. And a lot of the sports events, he made sure he was going to get there on time, so it's just to me, I see where my daughter's coming from, because I wanted to spend more time with my dad, And I think that, you know, the time, if there was more time, people would live healthier. If there was more, you know, if there were jobs that would pay better. So like if you could make work 8 hours a day, in my opinion, if you could work 8 hours a day, okay, and that's all you needed to do, and you would make $100,000 a year, people would go to work and be happy when they come home. You know, where things are affordable, they're getting good pay, you know, they can live a life that's not super luxurious, don't get me wrong, but a life that they can actually live. You know, like, instead of living in an apartment, imagine how, you know, instead of living in an apartment, if you made $100,000 a year, that's after taxes, okay? You make $100,000 a year, you could actually buy a car, a used car, that's like, you can buy it right off the lot. You could get a good down payment on a home. You know, you could do a lot of things. You could take your family on a trip every year if you budget your money correctly. That's in my opinion, and that's something that I want to reach for. And you know, I'm working on that in my own way. I'm working on that. But I looked at my daughter this morning, and I was just so happy because they make me happy. My family makes me happy, and I know that if I have more time with them and I spend more one-on-one time with them, that my relationship will only get stronger with them. So, with that being said, I'm going to stop right now, and I'm going to go and surprise my wife and family and see how they take it.
Just pressing for the organizer.
Hi. I came home early today.
Now you can sleep and relax.
Yep.
All you gotta do is just do the chicken.
Okay.
That's okay. I did the buttermilk already.
All right.
And I just finished the washing dishes.
Baby, did you get to sleep?
Did I get to sleep?
No, both. Well, I guess both of you. After I went to work. You didn't sleep? You slept? Okay. Because I mentioned that you were up late last night and you woke up when I got up ready for work. You gonna go hang out with your cousins today?
Can you come?
Daddy's too tired, baby. I was falling asleep. I'm glad I just made it home.
Relax, baby. You kept all of us up.
Yeah.
Daddy, you don't have to start doing it till maybe 4.
Hi, sweet love. Thank you for being part of that combo that kept us up all night. Huh.
I gotta change.
India, what are you doing? Who's coming? Speak up. Who's coming? Who? Boom Booms. Yeah, Auntie who? Auntie Bree and Uncle Tires? Yeah.
Mayo pihi. Yeah, nanaing Maya.
It is insane. It's about 6:30 p.m. We're waiting for the Okinishis to show up to our place, and look at the weather. Look how it just turned today. The flags are blowing heavy. It's freaking cold right now. The trees are all moving. Is that them? Nope, not them. It is cold as hell out here. But yeah, we're just waiting for them to show up now. Whew. We're gonna be talking about our little upcoming event, our family trips, well, our families, as in two, trip together. But anyways, yeah, man. Whew. Was able to take a nap. My wife started cooking dinner. I took a nap, got up. Now I'm just waiting for them to show up. And I didn't know the weather was going to turn this bad, but damn, it's cold. Anyways, Time to go inside.
I was like, oh no. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And so
They're here! They're here!
thankfully, my
So we're doing our top secret planning for our Disney trip.
Don't tell them what we're planning.
Dun, 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 dun.
They probably saw the folder.
India, are you excited Boom is here?
Yeah.
Hi, Boom.
I like it. It's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do. I saw her doing like the would be cold. That one of the days maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how long they'll stay in it, but
Yeah. Oh no, like what they usually do is they have them dress up if they're visiting
India,
that
look at me.
princess or whenever they want to.
Hiya! Come on, Power Ranger.
Because it's that kind of.
You Superman?
Just put it over their regular.
yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Whoa, Spider-Man.
India's
Spider-Girl.
Loving Anna lately from Frozen.
Are you Spider-Girl?
Oh, and
Yeah.
that too, a Spider Girl.
Ready, go.
So cool.
Jump. Wait.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Booms is gonna
Go, Booms.
Oh, she's like, let's be I'm excited.
So
I'm
if it's
excited.
if this is something you're comfortable with, I can.
Hi, you pretty girl. Make it. Make it.
When Jesus told the people wasn't listening, at the name of Jesus Christ, amen.
Amen. What did Jesus tell the people?
Jesus didn't listen, or not Jesus. The people that didn't listen, and Jesus was mad,
He scolded them, yeah?
and he scolded them,
And told them, be good.
and Jesus told them to be
Making sure what? Okay. Oh, damn it. Now look how.
Oh, that felt good. Oh. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, my hips. Oh,
Stretch them. Alright, let's stretch the hips.
oh. Ah.
oh.
Ready?
Yeah, hurry up. Hold on if you're going to go on. Okay. Ready? Oh my gosh, I can't do it with her on me. I can't do it with her on me. Oh.
You can.
Oh. Hi, India. Lanai. Hi, Lanai. Hi, Lanai.
Get off, baby, off. All right, well, that is the end of our day, October 19, 2019, a Saturday. It was a great day today. Got to finish work early, surprised my wife.
Yep.
We were happy to have the Okinishi Ohana over at our place to plan our
Don't talk about it.
to plan our thing,
Our secret.
our secret adventure. But we're excited for that. We're so grateful to have such wonderful friends like that who, you know, they're basically family to us already. That's how
Yeah.
close we've become.
Pretty much.
But yeah, our little girls are asleep. Finally, India's been on our case constantly. Just like I said earlier, last night she was complaining about wanting to come into our bed.
Yeah.
Tonight was the same thing. So what we did was I just basically told her, you know what? Sit outside of our bedroom. When you're done and you're calm and you're ready to listen, come back into our room. And she eventually did that. And then she asked again, and we said, no, baby, you need to go and lie down on your bed. As soon as she did that, put her head on the pillow, she was down. She was out.
Went to sleep.
Done. Yeah, went straight to bed. So we're looking forward to having some time to ourselves,
Yeah.
talking story,
Yeah.
which I love.
Yeah, it's been nice because we haven't done that in a long time.
And I shared this with my wife earlier tonight. discussing how I look. I saw myself in the video of her stretching my legs and my back, and I saw how big I was, and I told her something that I had felt a few days ago. You know, I told my wife, I said, babe, I realized the other day that my father passed away 22 years from how old I am now. My father passed away when he was 52. I'm almost 30. Next year I'll be 30 at the beginning of the year. And a lot of his conditions and reasons towards why he passed was because he was overweight. He had an enlarged heart and liver problems. So without a liver transplant, he couldn't have a heart transplant. So he needed a good liver to have a heart transplant and a good heart to have a liver transplant. He had both bad things. So, but it made me realize, like, I really have to stay focused. I really have to get my weight down. Just looking at myself as a ball compared to my wife, who's still here by my side and hasn't left me. She loves me, but is concerned about my weight as well. So I know I have to get on that. And if you've seen my other videos back in the day when I did my drop 60, I looked good, and I was watching them today, and I was like, damn, I gotta get back into that shape. But hopefully, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna do a drop 60, but I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Something.
I'm gonna keep that in mind. Drop 60 in my own mind to keep myself focused.
Yeah.
Because for our special event,
Yeah.
which I'm looking forward to and which we're very excited for.
Yes.
But anyways, that's been our day today. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care, and always, aloha.
Watch out, India. Ready?
Okay.
Wait, I forget. I'm supposed to sit on you.
Yeah.
That one, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right?
Yeah.
And then move forward.
Okay, back.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Oh.
Sorry.